What is happening, guys? I have a video for you guys. A lot of people have been emailing me about headlight restoration. Everybody wants to see how I do it, alright? The way I do it, a few of you are going to say it's old school. It is what it is, alright? I try to do things as simply as possible here at the Hack and Pack Shop, so I can teach you guys how to do it simple, save money, things like that. Alright, we have ourselves a, I don't know, 99, 2000, 01, 02, something like that. What year is this piece of something? 01, Jeep Grand Cherokee. And it's got some nasty ass headlights. Nasty. And it looks like they spilt brake fluid or something on this one. Look at that. This belongs to the car dealer, and it's a guy I work closely with. So of course, thanks to him, we have a variety of different vehicles we can work on, experiment with, things like that. I'm actually doing some work on one of the rear quarter panels, and I seen these headlights. I'm like, man, you guys have been asking me for a while. All right, Pisser, how do you do headlights? Well, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, and you guys are going to think I'm freaking insane. There's two different things you can do. You can go out and spend $20 or whatever it is for the headlight restoration kit, and that seems to work for people. Okay, and me being in the body shop business, I tend to have a lot of those things just laying around that I use on a daily basis. I've never bought one of those headlight restoration kits, so I don't really know what's included with them. From what I hear, we'll wet sand them and put on some kind of crap that comes out of a bottle, smeared on, whatever, it works. Okay, generally is what I do with them. Most of them is I wet sand and buff them, okay? Only because I usually have 800 grit, 1000 grit, 1200 grit, 1500 grit, 2000 grit sandpaper. I always have buff and compound. I have a buffer to work with. So that's what I do on 90% of these headlights. The other 10%, if they're really bad, sometimes I'll just wet sand them and I'll clear coat them. I'll use automotive clear coat, spray can clear coat, okay? Clear coat generally seems to work. So what I'm going to do, actually, with the lights on this vehicle is I'm going to take 800 on the DA. And I'm going to DA these suckers down. I'm going to leave them in the vehicle. I'm going to DA them down. We're going to see how much of this dead plastic we can get off here. Now, I'm thinking it's just brake fluid because brake fluid does some crappy stuff to plastic. And where it did spill on the top of this lens, it actually looks semi-clear there compared to there. Okay, I know the camera's not picking it up 110%, but I'm pretty sure brake fluid got spilt on this light. Okay, and you can see here where it looks like maybe somebody else has already tried to clear them, maybe not. Alright, but we're going to get the DA out, and we're going to see what we can do. So I'm going to set you guys up on the tripod here. And I'm going to throw some 800 grit on the DA, and we're going to DA these suckers down and see what we can do with them. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put the hood up on this thing. Alright, and because the hood shocks are shot, I'm just going to clip this hood with a pair of vice grips real quick here. Keep this hood the hell out of our way. Now, a lot of times with a lot of these cars, you can take the headlights out of them pretty easily. This one, it looks like it might be a little bit of a pain in the butt. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to kind of half-ass tape off the surrounding area, okay? Just so I don't, in case I miss with the DA, I don't want to hit any of the paint or the textured bumper cover, okay? Just a little bit of prevention is all. Nothing that's rocket science here, guys. There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab the DA. Got a little 800 on it. going to do is I'm going to grab some 1200 wet dry paper, and I'm going to wet sand the surface of that headlight. So let me go grab some of that. Alright, actually I got some 2000 here that's already kind of used up, so we're just going to use this. Just going to wet this down. Alright, so basically with the water on it is what it would look like if you clear coated it. Okay, that gives you a pretty good rough idea of what it would look like clear coated. You can still see a little bit of this run here. I'm not going to go too ape crazy on it, alright? I just told him I was going to spend a few minutes. But if you look here, look at the difference between that light and that light, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and grab the buffer and I'm going to buff this light out. Alright, got a little bit of compound here. Just going to smear a little bit on this light. This probably could have been sanded down a little bit more, but I'm just kind of trying to use this as an example for you. Alright, like I said, he doesn't really care if they're perfect. We just want them so people can actually see out of the damn things when they drive it. Alright, there you have it. It's not 100%, but it's definitely 90%. That, compared to that, and I just did this video in real time. So, what'd it take? 10, 12, 15 minutes? Huge difference, guys. That's how I do it. Okay, I mean, you could probably buy the kit or whatever, but like I said, I have all the stuff here. 800 on the DA. I use 2000, wet sanded a little more with 2000. in just some perfected rubbing compound with a high-speed buffer. Okay? So there you go. Hope it helps you out a little bit. Talk to you soon. Later, guys.